Hello guys, welcome to the Wild Earth Child. Today we're going to do a reading on do they regret hurting you? So what we're going to do is we're first going to poll, do they regret hurting you? And then maybe we'll probably get a little bit of like what went down there just for confirmation. And then I'll do a second poll. So if they don't regret hurting you, I will pull some advice cards from the Feminine Wisdom deck. And if the answer is yes, then I will pull another time with the tarot to see why and what do they plan on doing. You know, you could feel any type of way you want, but if you're not taking action, then it really doesn't, there's no meaning. But anyway, my links are down below as usual, timestamps in the description below. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. Okay, pile one, you got the giraffe eraser. We're gonna see, do they regret hurting you? Very specific kind of question. So we're gonna see, let's see. The person on pile one's mind, do they regret hurting them? I have an anticlimactic shuffling today. Okay. Yeah, that went well. Try that again. Okay. Guys, subscribe if you haven't. We are growing so quickly over here, even though I shuffle like this. So, you know, we're doing something right. And yeah, let's see. Do they regret hurting pile one? Ooh, Ten of Swords reverse. Okay. Do they regret hurting pile one? That's kind of a loud start. The Devil. Okay. Do they regret hurting pile one? King of Swords. So yeah, they could have been very cold and detached and maybe even like said some mean things. Oh, wow. Okay. Hold on. Star. The Lovers. Okay, yes. They do. What's on the back? Death reversed. So you could have went in cycles with this person. You could have gave this person more chances than they deserved, to be honest. For some of you, you could have lived with this person and then something occurred. It could have been infidelity. It doesn't have to be. And then, you know, you guys, there was like an ending here. It could be that there were some red flags here you might have ignored. And I'm not blaming you, I'm just saying. That's what I'm seeing. We've all done it. It's okay. But, yeah, it feels like this person could have been the type of person that was, like, possessive. Even if they wouldn't admit it. But then, like, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Like, it's like, they're allowed to have freedom, but there was, like, they felt some type of way. If you chose to, you know, act on your very deserved freedom, I do feel like they were definitely cold. I feel like they could have been, like, mean, like, what the things they said, and I just feel like, they're looking at it. I mean, I haven't pulled yet, but this is coming through. It's like they're looking at it like, I hurt a person who actually showed me love. I hurt the person who I actually did love. I have genuine connection with. I have genuine love for. Someone who had like a bright light to them. Someone who had a real spirit to them. It's like, I feel like they feel like they killed your spirit or something. Or they like, they feel very much at fault. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they feel at fault for whatever occurred here. So, now that we got our answer, let's see, why do they regret it and what are they gonna do about it? I mean, I sort of got why a little bit, but why do they regret it and what are they gonna do about it? Why do they regret it and what are they gonna do? Why do they regret it? Ace of Wands. Oh. They felt like the connection was very exciting. There was definitely really good sexual chemistry here. You could have really inspired this person. Page of Cups. Oh. They regret it because you were possibly their wish fulfillment person, their dream person. They were very infatuated with you. I think they still are, to be honest. 9 of Swords. What are they gonna do about it? I do feel like this person could be up thinking about this a little bit. They are gonna reach out. They could have gained some clarity here. I feel like they've gained some clarity here. Devil. They could be very addicted to you, very obsessed with you, very drawn to your energy, and might not even know why, really. It's like they feel bad, which I heard someone say good. So a few of you probably were just like, good. I heard that. Okay, let's see. Why? No, not why. What are they gonna do about it? Oh, not the Lovers. Oh shit. Okay. What are they gonna do about it? Whoa. 4 of Swords. They could be silent right now. They could be taking a break right now, just thinking about what they want to do here, maybe. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they really saw emotional fulfillment with you. They saw like the potential of what could come from this. Clarify the Lovers. Hangman. Because they didn't act on their feelings. I feel like they're still not going to, though. At the moment. I feel like right now they're still just sitting with their feelings and trying to figure out what they're gonna do here. I feel like they feel like there's definite challenges to overcome here. I also feel like this person could be definitely an overthinker, someone who like creates a bigger problem in their head than there really is. And I'm not saying that there's this, like, what they've done isn't a big issue. I just feel like they sort of self-sabotage in that to even create the issue to begin with, they created some like an issue that just wasn't even there. Queen of Cups. So they want to approach you with some sort of sensitivity. 6 of Swords. They want to approach you with some sort of sensitivity. Page of Swords is here too. They could be spying on you on social media. They could be wanting to know what you're up to or what's going on. What you've been, what's going on? What are you doing? But yeah, I feel like they want to approach you with a sort of a nurturing energy. Maybe get a little bit cautious. They are going to reach out. I don't know really when. I can't, timing is so messy, especially when you're doing like so many readings essentially in one. But I do feel like this person wants some sort of renewal here. They want to restart. They want to approach this in a different way. Because they do see you as like that person for them. Now, use your discernment when this does happen, because people can come back in a new energy after taking enough time and then go back to their old ways. So, if you've gone round and round with this person, take that for what it is. But they do want to approach you with some sort of like sensitivity, some sort of like gentle energy. Yeah. They want to approach you in a way where you're going to be receptive to them. So, yeah, pile one, I'm going to leave that there. This was a little fast, but it's okay. I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully this was helpful, and bye. All right, pile two, you got the tiger eraser. We're going to see, do they regret hurting you, whoever this may be about? And then we'll see where we go from there. Whether it's yes or no. And honestly, if it's no, are you dealing with a psychopath? Like, what? Walking away and not regretting that? Walking away with damage left behind, I should say. That was undeserved. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. So, let's see. Do pile 2, do they regret... Whoa, hold on. Too many cards. Do they regret hurting pile 2? Okay, the star. Do they regret hurting pile 2? Ace of Pentacles. Do they regret hurting pile 2? Six of Wands. And the Ace of Cups came with it, so I'm going to take that. Clarify the star. Five of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Ah! Dropping a lot of cards. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, they do. They do. You were definitely, especially with the star and the Six of Wands here, you're definitely a standout person to them. Like, they definitely see you as someone who is special, someone who's special to them. There's definite feelings here. I think that they were too in their ego to let what was possibly progressing or what could have been nurtured here actually go. I feel like they were too defensive. They were too, like, again, resulting from their ego. I do feel like they feel guilty. They feel remorse because they know that you are, like, special to them. Like, you are one of a kind in their eyes. And of course, we're all one of a kind, aren't we? So that's kind of the point of life. But, they definitely recognize that in you. You being different from others. Maybe that they've dealt with, or maybe just the perspective they have on, you know, other people. There's something about you that's definitive, that just stands out to them. So yes, they do regret it. They do. So let's see why and what are they going to do about it. Why do they regret it and what are they going to do about it? Sorry, that is my dog. Why do they regret it? Why do they regret it? Why do they regret it, and what are they going to do about it? They self-sabotaged. They regret it because they threw away something that could have made them really happy. Something that, again, you were such a, like, they saw you as very, like, there's no one like you. Two of Cups, wow. Yeah. So, what's on the back? Death reversed. Oh my god, I think the last group had death reversed too. What the hell? So I do feel like they do realize that, like, they're not gonna, I don't know if, like, maybe they had to go off and play the field and figure that out, or what the deal is. Only you can really know that, maybe. Better than me, for sure. But, something here has made them realize, like, just how much they miss you when you're gone. But it's like, why can't you recognize me when I'm right in front of you? Like, what? Are you good? Like, huh? But I do feel like this person does fear, you going and, like, finding someone who, you know, I'm hearing Shawn Mendes, Treat You Better. I haven't heard that song in so long. I know I could treat you better. Run that song back out for everybody. That's actually a good song. Anyway, where even is Shawn? Anyway, off topic. But, what was I saying? So, yeah, I feel like, they're worried about the idea that someone else is going to come in and recognize your worth and actually treat you that way, and like they recognize it right off the bat, and that would be it for them. And they really don't know how they can find somebody like you. Like, maybe they've tried or something, because there's something so specific about that. I just feel like they really are concerned about, like, losing this opportunity. And honestly, that's their own fault, girls. So don't even feel, or boy, don't feel guilty in any way. What are they gonna do about it? Okay, looks like nothing. What? Hold on. What are they gonna do about it? Don't be a bitch, sir. Like, if you want to be all upset, then you gotta at least pull up and put in some effort. Otherwise, bye. They feel like there's unfinished business. That's not a reason, though. That's not a reason to come back, necessarily. That you have to come back because you actually want or are better. You've actually come back around in the right energy. I'm just not sure if I'm buying it yet. Clarify the Four of Cups. Death reversed. We have Three of Pentacles. They feel like there's still work for you guys to do together, or some way to collaborate, or work together in some way, or, you know, be a team. The Lovers. So they're planning to come towards you. We have the Ace of Wands on the back. So I do think they want some sexy time with you. And you know, if this person really was on some bullshit, don't give it to them. Definitely not so easily, at least. I do feel like they're planning to approach you. They're planning to make a decision here. I don't know what that means. Some sort of decision. Maybe they had to make a decision, or maybe they did already. But they feel like there's more for you to do together. So they plan on coming in, and maybe there's something that you guys did together that was creative, or maybe you worked together or something. I think they might use something that you guys like have a mutual interest in, or a mutual hobby, or whatever, to draw this back in. But I feel like if your intuition is telling you not to deal with this, or if you're even questioning, are they really serious this time? I feel like take that as your answer. Because the Four of Cups with the Death reversed, that tells me that we're not trying to change, for real. This person hasn't really reflected on what the fuck they've done. They have not. They just are reeling on the fact that you're absent from them, whatever that means for you. So, you know, I would definitely use your discernment with this. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully this was helpful, and have a good one. Bye. All right, pile 3, you got the Zebra Eraser. We're gonna see, do they regret hurting you? And then we'll go from there. Please subscribe if you haven't. Guys, we're growing by the day here. I'm loving it. We're still a small channel, but we are growing fast. So come on in, join the wild child planet, okay? Oh shit, okay, the Tower. So something really occurred here. Something really went down. The Lovers. Do they regret hurting you? Devil. Whoa, this is some strong. Something here really went down. Oh my god. Clarify the Tower. Holy shit, dude. Hold on. I'm dropping cards. Alright, let's try to get this together. Alright, clarify the Tower. The Magician. Clarify the Lovers. Nine of Wands. Clarify the Devil. The Hermit reversed. On the back is the Judgment reverse card. I'm gonna say yes. I think they do. I think they do regret it. I'm not sure they regret it for, like, I don't know if they have a full understanding of just how much damage they caused. Like, I feel like they regret it for almost, like, the wrong reasons. I don't know why I want to say that. Or at least not the full reasons. Like, it's like they, like, did something to convince themselves that, you know, things weren't, what they did wasn't as bad. Or they're, like, missing certain aspects of it. There's, like, something about that to, like, you know, sort of soothe their own ego, I feel like. Let's just see. Okay. Why do they regret it? And what are they going to do about it? Why do they regret it? Hold on. Why do they regret it? Ace of Wands. Okay. So there's definitely good chemistry here, sexual chemistry. They could have found, there could have been a lot of passion between you two. They could have found you very inspirational. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. What the heck? Sorry guys, I'm having issues. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. Why? Clarify the Ace of Wands. 2 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. The Empress. Wow. Okay. So I feel like King of Swords on the back. I feel like they understand what you brought to the table, the amount of abundance you guys could have created together. I feel like they pictured you guys as a power couple. I do feel like they do feel bad because they hurt the Empress. But I can't shake this feeling that they feel like it would be more beneficial for them to have kept you around. Even if that meant it's not necessarily beneficial for you. Like, that's the vibe I get. Let me see, what are they gonna do about it? King of Swords, Page of Swords. They're gonna reach out. What are they gonna do about it? The Lovers. Maybe express love to you? Or their feelings or something. They're gonna express something. King of Cups. King of Wands. Yeah, I just feel like they see you as someone who would make them look good. I'm not saying that they don't care about you, but I just feel like they're very concerned about an image. Not reversed. This is actually the first group where it's not reversed, but it is still on the back, which is so weird. Yeah, I feel like they're concerned about, like, their image. Like, I feel like they feel like you would have been, quote-unquote, good for the brand. Again, there is genuine care here and genuine love here, but there's something about, like, their ego, like, overrules all of that. Like, it's like they want to be leader. There's something about you that really built up their self-esteem, their ego. Like, something here really made them feel better when they were around you. Maybe it's just your energy, maybe it's the things you said, whatever the case. I just feel like you made them feel good. And I feel like they do care about you, but I feel like there's an extent to it, because I feel like this person's a little bit, like, closed off, or they don't really have a it's like something causes them not to have like a full level of care or love here. In general, for people, like, this is not even about you. There's something about them where like their capacity is only so far. So I feel like it only goes as far as they are capable, and what they're capable of is not necessarily what you're deserving of. So they do intend to reach out. They could be spying on you on social media. They might want to know what you're doing, what's going on. They definitely want to do they want to get physical here. I do think the way they're going to come in might surprise you. Like, they might come in really sweet or expressing something very loving or whatever the case. Coming through with sensitivity or something different than what maybe they have before. But I feel like it's not long lasting. Like, it feels like it's very much like, all right, now I got them, now I'm back in their good graces, and, you know, I can worry about my selfish desires now. Like, that's the vibe I get from it. So, I don't love it. But, you know, when this person comes in, maybe there's, you know, I can't really tell you how your situation is because it's yours. You know, just, I would use caution and discernment and really use your, you know, your brain instead of your heart when this person comes through. And yeah, pile 3, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.